Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about some more market garden farmers market figs. These are going to be my honorable mention figs, and this is the top one on it that I think is this is one. Even if you're not growing them commercially, you're definitely going to want this one in a pot. Uh, the only thing that I have against this fig is it's small. It'll take you 16 or so to make you a pound, sometimes more. As you can see, some of these figs are not real big, but it puts on a huge crop, almost like a double crop. We're like getting second main crop now. I've already had one main crop on it. Let's see what they look like here. Man, I gotta say, it don't get much better than that. None of these. Wow. Green Miss Rinsa. Yeah, and here we're going to look at green Rinsa. It's been ripening for several weeks. It's a real nice fig. Let's cut it open and see what it looks like. Real nice. This is why I like this fig so well. It has a real raspberry flavor. It's almost like a cherry slushy if it had been cold. Kind of went to a cherry flavor from a raspberry flavor. That's very interesting. It's not the biggest fig, but man, the tree just fruits and fruits and fruits and fruits. It started in August, and we're still picking fruit, and it's gonna pick fruit till October. We're gonna have fruit. If you got a greenhouse, or you need to put this in a pot or put it in the ground in your greenhouse, or grow it in a pot, because it is phenomenal little fig. Green Rinsa. Here it is on the tree. You can see there. It has no problem. You can see it starting to wrinkle and dry, and I mean, you can see the sheer volume of figs in here still to pick. Don't get me wrong, it's late October, but there is a bunch. Look over there. Look at all these figs that are just within a day. If they're not ripe, they'll be ready. Like, I would probably let that one hang till tomorrow, and that one, because then they'll be more like this, starting to dry on a tree. And hang time on these things are short, 2-3 days most. Even right now, 2 or 3 days, they swell and they're ready. 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, there was no figs on here even swelling, and they just swell and sag, and they're ripe really quick. If any of you have watched Ross's video on this green Rinsa tree, you'll know it don't matter where you're at. If you're in 7A, this is a great fig. It's just small, so you don't get a lot of poundage when you're selling it at farmers market. It doesn't never split. You don't have to worry about the skin on it when it rains outside. So it really grows well. It's very prolific. Puts on basically 2 main crops for me. I didn't get any brevas because I prune it so hard, but it does put on a really nice double main crop here in the greenhouse. That's green Rinsa. All right, this would be my second place honorable mention. This is Brazilian XP, and this is what I don't like about it right here is it does tend to split out. It has a little bit of an open eye, so you will get a little bit of bug pressure, but it's not as bad as Super Jumbo or Super Red Hybrid or Red Shram, because this is the small version of that. Let's have a look-see at this fig. Oh yeah, it's good and ripe. That's perfect for that fig. Brazilian XP. We'll go ahead and slice it here and see what it tastes like. Nice classic light strawberry watermelon flavor. Like every time. Getting a little bit of, got just a little bit of cinnamon in it. I kind of like that sometimes. Yeah, Brazilian XP. That's what it looks like for second place on my honorable mention, Farmers Market Fig. This is my third place honorable mention tree. This is our Fero, and it's kind of finishing up its. This is kind of a second main crop for it. We've already picked a bunch off of it. It has a long season. Let's get one off of here. Let's pick us one off of here and have a look. See, there's a real nice one. Here's a real nice one here. Fero. Really like this fig. This is a really good honey fig. So this is our Fero. It typically, it'll weigh out about 20, 25, 28, 30 grams. So about an ounce of fig. Takes about 14 to 16 of them to make a pound. You'll see some of these others are a little bigger. Like the one, and then some of these others here. So, and it's still got quite a few on. These are a right smart bigger than this one here, as you can tell. This just happens to be the one that's ripe today. Has a real nice honey flavor. Nice and smooth. Some honey with some table sugar. And there's some figginess about it. Real sweet. It's our Fero. I like it for filling out orders. I've sold some of these to some wineries for freeze drying. And they're good for dipping in chocolate. They're good to eat fresh. And I like to have the honey figs, like if you're going to be making jams or something, you really don't need any sugar or anything to sweeten it. When you pretty much have an even mix of berry and honey, and some of these really sweet honey figs, they're ideal. You don't really have to worry. The skin does pretty good on this fig. It doesn't split out at the eye or tear when it rains, and it'll keep about 10 days in the fridge. It's a little bit shorter time in the fridge. Doesn't quite keep as long as I'd like for it to, but we'll keep testing it, and I darn sure ain't gonna dig it up and kick it out of the greenhouse at this point. Saro Fero, third place honorable mention for Farmers Market figs for 2024. All right, so, oh man, these are just like so good every time. I'm gonna reach in here and get one of these and try it again. Mmm. That's one of the best raspberries you'll ever eat. Got a little acidity to it, like a raspberry. Really sweet. Really hard to beat. Rinsa.